watching Fox 28. Good Day Columbus starts now.
All right, thank you, John. Johnny Diloretto is getting his hands dirty this morning.
Yeah, throwing clay at a Westerville pottery studio. Good morning, Johnny.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Amy. My hands aren't dirty yet. I don't plan on getting them very dirty this morning.
Yet.
Because Chris Powell, we're at C. Powell Pottery, and Chris Powell. Hello, Chris. How are you?
Hi, Johnny. Thanks for joining me this morning.
Oh, no
I
problem.
appreciate that.
Well, I take that back. All right. Thank you very much. All right, Chris, it's amazing. We've just been sitting here. Chris has already turned out like 3 pieces. He did a vase and a bowl already. I'm going to challenge you, Chris. This is a hefty hunk of clay, and let's see how quickly you can fashion a bowl for me. And while you're doing that, tell me about the clay that you use.
This is a white stoneware that I purchased from a company in Pittsburgh called Standard Ceramic Supply. And it's got a little bit more tooth to it than what I'm used to. I usually throw...
Tooth?
Tooth.
What's that mean?
Grittiness.
Okay.
I usually use porcelain, throw with porcelain, and it's very smooth, finer particles. So this has somewhat larger particle size.
Now we're here because the Columbus Pottery Show and Auction is coming to town this weekend. It's a huge show. There's going to be a lot of antique items there, but also some of your work as well?
That's correct. We're very excited about having this show in Columbus. It's the first time we've had an event like this, and people can find out more information at columbuspottery.com.
Okay. We have less than 30 seconds left, so let's see how this works. Shape is coming together there. And how much pottery are you turning out of this studio? Real quick, Chris.
Oh, I do about 150 decorative pieces a year, and the rest of the time is filled up with wholesale pieces, so that could be, you know, 1,000 more.
All right. Looks like a bowl to me. Right there. Come on back. I'm assuming Chris will get me on the wheel as well. So
Can't wait for that.
That's an amazing bowl for 30 seconds. You see that?
It really is. Very talented.
yeah, pretty sweet, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure yours is going to be just as nice, Johnny.
Yeah, I'm sure it will too.
Well, he's thrown the clay, put on the glaze. Now Good Day Columbus's Johnny Diloretto is a real potter. He joins us live from a pottery studio in Westerville. Johnny, there's a pottery show coming up that everyone can enjoy, right?
There is. It's a big show. Actually, probably, Amy, one of the biggest shows around.
That's correct.
In Ohio, I would imagine,
Yep.
right? This is Peter Gehres, and he is representing the Columbus Pottery Show and Auction.
That's right. The auction is an important part.
Okay, now, Peter, let's say, I mean, there will be new works like
Sure.
Chris Powell's works, but also older antique items.
We're going to have a lot of older antique items that were made here in Ohio and made across the country.
So maybe you have something laying around your house,
Sure.
right? Something like this. Now, it might not look like much,
Right.
but this is a special piece.
It is a special piece, as I know. It's a contemporary potter that just recently passed away, and like when artists pass away, their work becomes instantly more valuable. He happened to pass away earlier this year, and this is now a very valuable piece.
So how much would something like this be?
I would say at least $200, more like $250, $300.
Really? Just this little thing. So if you have something like that laying around the house, you want to check the bottom of it.
Check the bottom, yep.
That's where the information is. What about something like a little animal figurine like that?
Sure, that was made here in Columbus. that would, maybe $50, $100, but could be higher than that at the auction.
Oh, look at these beautiful pieces. Some of this decorative work, I think, is really
That's a piece of Weller. It's a great piece made in Zanesville, Ohio.
Really?
Yep.
The pottery capital of
the world. Yep.
Is it really?
Used to be the pottery capital of the world. Back in the first half of the previous century, it was the place to be if you were making pottery.
Okay, and Peter, give me the details.
Details, auction Friday, 5 o'clock. The show and sale is Saturday, Sunday, columbuspottery.com.
All right, cool. And then, hey, check this. This one
That's
is
a nice one.
This one is really
Yeah.
fabulous, right? That's a beautiful piece. How much is this worth?
Could be at $200, $300 at auction. It's a Chris Powell work.
Oh, God. Oh, jeez. That was worth, well, that was a joke. Thank you, Chris, very much.
Thanks for
I
coming out.
appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
No problem. It's a real pleasure. Did I scare you?
It'd be funny if you grabbed the wrong one for your little joke and actually broke something expensive. That would be funny.
I didn't like that joke at all.
It would be funny.
All right, Johnny.
It scared me.
Thanks.
Amy gasped. Yeah.
Crazy guy.